Hi guys, sorry I look terrible and all that. I am gonna change my last name. I'm gonna change my last name because I don't want to be like my dad. I don't want my dad's last name. Every time I think or say my last name, or if anyone else says my last name, I really don't like it at all. I hate my dad. He's ruined my life. I'm sorry. He was never there for me. I don't know when, but I think it was 2012 or 2011 or 2013, I don't know when. My mum had a brain hemorrhage and she could have died. I went to the hospital to see her with my dad, and I'm sorry. He said to me, "Don't cry because you'll make me look stupid." So I had to sit there in hospital watching my mum, hoping she would stay alive and not cry. My mum means so much to me. I'm sorry, I'm crying. My mum means so much to me. She means everything. She did, in the end, get back to normal and she survived, obviously. She's been in one of my videos before. Because she was in hospital, I had to live with my dad. I thought it was only going to be temporary. You know, it wasn't going to be a permanent thing, just while my mum was in hospital. He used to hit me and say I was ugly, say I was fat, say I was useless. I believed him. He even said that my mum was in hospital because of me. My mum nearly died because of me. And I believed him. I believed everything he said. I'm sorry for crying. Oh dear. I believed him. I believed everything. He calling me fat, ugly, useless. He said if my mum died, it would be my fault. I got a phone call from my mum after she came out of hospital because my dad took her to court and tried getting full custody over me. I got a phone call from her and she said, "You have to live with your dad." And that broke my heart. She said, "Don't cry. I will see you soon." But as soon as she got off the phone, I just started crying. My dad asked me what was wrong. And I said, "I have to live with you." He didn't care that I was upset. He took me away from my mum. I was only about 11 or 12. But then on my birthday, I think it was my 12th birthday, he brought me loads of presents and, he brought me my first ever phone. But my mum called me and she was just talking normally to me. And I said, "Why aren't you saying happy birthday to me?" And she said, "It isn't your birthday. Your birthday's next month." He got my birthday wrong. My own dad got my birthday wrong. Years later, probably 1-2 years later, the hitting got worse. He either not fed me at all, I didn't eat anything, or he would just get takeaways and takeaways and takeaways, and I would have to eat them because I was so hungry. He would shout really loud. He would get in your face and shout at you. I was so scared of him. I was scared of my own dad. I think I was 14 and I stayed with my mum at the weekend. I stayed with her every weekend, every holiday. He didn't phone me or anything. He didn't care what I was doing. He didn't care if I was okay or not. I used to go to school with him, obviously. I was at primary school, but I never used to go. He used to pull me out and say I had to go to a doctor's, but I didn't. I didn't get an education. I know nothing about life, about maths, about English, history, nothing. It's really sad because in my secondary school, that was the only time I learned my ABCs. In secondary school, because I never went to primary school. I don't know how to add. I don't know how to take away. I am stupid because of my dad. He didn't let me get an education. And that's affected my whole life. I was staying with my mum one weekend and he phoned me, I think Saturday, because he picks me up every Sunday night, and he phoned me Saturday night and said, I'm going to pick you up Sunday night. You know, just that, really, that's it. I'm going to pick you up Sunday night. I said to him, no. I'm not coming back to you. I hate you, and you're not my dad anymore. He didn't even care. I cut the phone off, and he phoned my sister and said, in the morning, I'll drop her stuff off. I'll drop all of her stuff off and you can keep her. He didn't care. He drinks alcohol like it's water. He takes coke. He sniffs coke. He probably does loads of other drugs that I don't even know. About a year later, after I moved in with my mum, a year or two later, my dad contacted me again, and we did start seeing each other again, just like he'd pick me up and we'd go out or something with my sister. I didn't want to go with him alone. He didn't really bother about me. He cared mostly about my sister. He wanted me to become my sister, the perfect child. And I was not. I am not the perfect child. He'd made me have anxiety, depression. I didn't get an education. He ruined my whole life. And he's still ruining my life with the anxiety that he made me get. And the depression. We used to go out, like I said, and sometimes he would say, I can't come tonight or something. He wouldn't give me any notice. He would just not turn up. I would have to ring him and say, where are you? You're meant to pick me up. He was meant to pick me up like 2 hours ago. Where are you? He would say, I forgot. We'll do it another time though. No. It never happened. He went into a mental hospital about this year, actually. No, last year in November or something. He went into a mental hospital for his drugs because he was paranoid. I didn't know he was in a mental hospital. I didn't know anything about that because I hadn't seen him for so long. I thought he died. I couldn't get in contact with him. I thought my dad died. But then we found him and I visited him at the mental hospital And after he came out, he come to pick me up at my house, and we were going to go somewhere or something. And obviously wanted to see Charlotte as well, my sister, because she's the perfect child. The first thing he said to me when he saw me, after me thinking he was dead, and me searching everywhere for him, I knocked on loads of people's houses asking, is my dad there? Have you seen him? And the first thing he said to me was, you're fat. It wasn't, I've missed you, or are you okay? It was, you're fat. You need to lose weight. That was it. I couldn't deal with it. I know he just come out of a mental hospital, but I couldn't see him again after that. I walked straight back in my house and said that was it. He doesn't text me, he doesn't call me anymore. He doesn't care that I'm not there. So this is why I'm changing my last name. It's because I don't want to start a family with his last name. That's him. I don't want anything to do with him, so I don't want his last name. Clifton is not my last name anymore. I'm taking my mum's and my brother's last name, and that will be Tom's. So I am Crystal Philippa Toms. I feel much better already, knowing that he's now truly out of my life. And actually I have a picture behind the camera of my whole family. Can you see that? That's my brother, me, mum, me, and my sister. All of these good times. Where's my dad? He's nowhere. Just like he's not in my life anymore. I'm sorry this is a long video, and I hope you watch it because it will mean a lot to me if you watch it. I'm sorry I cried so many times, and I'm sorry I look a mess. If your dad is beating you, or your family is being horrible to you and hitting you, whatever, anything worse than that, then get out of there. Go to your friends, talk to your friends' parents, say, I need your help. Saying to someone, I need your help, isn't bad. It's a good thing you need their help. It's a good thing you're asking for their help. So ask for help, and help will come. I used to pray that someone would help me, but in the end, I helped myself. That's what you need to do. Help yourself. Don't believe anything that horrible person saying, don't let it hit you. Don't let anything bad happen. You're beautiful. You're gorgeous. And you're perfect the way you are. You're not fat or ugly. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if I made you cry or not. But this is what I had to deal with for a while, years. And I'm finally breaking free from that. I know this video is like 21 minutes long, but I'm sorry, I'm gonna go now. And I love you all, and I love everyone watching this video. There is someone out there that can help you. You know, it might not be me, it might not be anyone else. Help yourself. I did, and now I'm fine. I'm home now with my mum. You need to find your home. Bye.